Elite Gaming.
What's up guys, it's Andrew at Elite Gaming HQ, and today we're going to do a little comparison and a little review of the XFX RX470 and RX480. Now if it's later on in the year, we're going to be calling this the RX570 and the RX580. That's because a rebranding is coming, and don't be fooled, they're basically the exact same thing. Now you might be considering buying one of these cards, and I'm going to try to help you to point you in the right direction to which one you should buy. Alright, so both cards come with a backplate, DVI port, 1 HDMI, and 3 display ports. The RX480 is slightly bigger than the 470. One noticeable difference is the RX470 rocks a 6-pin connector, where the 480 rocks an 8-pin. And also the RX480 has the removable snap in and out fans that come in red, white, and blue LEDs. You can mix and match them, or just keep them monochromatic. So let's look at some specs real quick. So I had both of these cards laying around because I'm doing my Ryzen 5 versus my Intel i5 comparison, where I'm testing a bunch of games with both of these cards with just the games as well as under a load. So doing all them tests, I have an abundance of benchmarks. So to compare these two cards, because most people with these two cards are going to be playing in 1080p, I have some 1080p benchmarks for you guys. I'll put them on the screen here, and we'll see which one pulls ahead.
I still feel.
So I can tell you with confidence, in these benchmarks, along with Skyrim, Fallout 4, Forza Horizon 3, Overwatch, and a few other games that I like to play, will sit at ultra settings and never drop below 60 frames. The games that I chose to show you here are very hard games to run, and I felt that that would be the best for our test. Overall, generally, the RX480 seems to pull about 15% ahead of the RX470, with the Rise of the Tomb Raider being a weird anomaly. But that being said, your average on the RX470 is usually your minimum on the RX480. So for 1080p gaming, you don't necessarily need the RX480, but I would recommend it. And the reason why I recommend it over the 470 is because if you're only ever going to game in 1080p, if you buy the RX480, there's no visible future where you're going to need to upgrade your graphics card. This XFX RX480 seems like it will not bottleneck you for a very long time in 1080p gaming. Now if you're getting into something like 4K in the future, then you might have to look into another option like maybe VEGA or a GTX 1080. But as it stands right now, I highly recommend the RX480. But if you are like me and you're less than the 2% that plays your video games in 1440p, I assure you the RX480 8GB is very capable. I can play almost any game in medium to high settings in 1440p. But with displays costing as much as they do, it doesn't surprise me at all that 1080p is the preferred choice for most gamers. So from here, I can't wait to see what VEGA brings. I'll put a card at the top here where we can talk a little about that. And I hope that if you wanted to buy one of these cards, this video helps you make your decision or maybe gives you a little more insight. If you have any questions, or maybe you think I overlooked something, put the comment below and we can talk about it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Andrew. This is Elite Gaming HQ. Thanks for watching, guys.
Heard myself today. I heard myself today, to see if I still feel.